In this episode, I will tell you 10 reasons why Thailand is better than the Philippines. Number 1. Better looking women. Yes, I understand looks can be subjective. However, there are certain facts you cannot deny. In Thailand, women are typically taller, thinner, have better physical features, better skin, better hair, and in better physical health. Thai women have a habit of actually taking care of their bodies, going to the gyms, spas, and get regular massages. The Thai beauty standards is much higher than the Philippines. And don't tell me this BS, if Filipina aren't so good looking, then why so many of them have won the Miss Universe? That's all politics, and 4 women do not speak for the entire nation of the Philippines. Unfortunately, due to lack of good nutrition, bad diet, and typical not giving a F about anything, Filipina women have really let themselves go, especially over the past 10 to 20 years with the rise of fast food chains and things have become much more westernized and women just getting lazy because they get money online without even having to step out of the house, thus resulting in Filipinos now with bodies shaped like mashed potatoes. Number 2. Better internet. Thailand has excellent connectivity. They have 5G connection and you can get unlimited SIM cards for a fraction of the price you pay in your home country, and with better connectivity comes more opportunity. Therefore, you can continue doing your business, banking, and even online dating. The Philippines' internet is choppy. This is no secret. They just don't have the infrastructure to have excellent internet like Thailand does. And since we all live on our phones, some of us earn money online, having internet is very important. At least having good, stable connection is important. Don't show me screenshots of your internet at 200 megabits a second. Yes, fast speeds, but how stable is it? How long can you maintain that? How about power outages, etc.? That's why in Thailand there are extremely fast speeds, reliable, and you have a variety of people and companies offering you SIM cards and data without even having to register yourself with your passport like you do in the Philippines. There's no such thing as registration. Okay, if you go to the airport, you might have to give your passport, but you can simply buy SIM cards, stick them in your phone, and there you go. You have internet now. Number 3, better accommodations. Apartments, housing, hotels, everything when it comes to having a roof over your head is better in Thailand. It's more affordable and it has many more amenities than you get in the Philippines. Every single condo, at least almost all of them, have gyms and swimming pools that are kept and maintained and are clean. And also, things are not falling apart in Thailand. You have outlets where they have to be. Even studios have separation between the kitchen, the living room, and the bedroom. Unlike the Philippines, where you're paying $800 for a studio in BGC when you could pay about 400 or 500 in the heart of Bangkok. That's just condos. If you want to rent somewhere like a home, I guarantee you have better options. Even on the beaches or extremely touristy places, you have better accommodation in Thailand. Number 4, better transportation. Everything from flights, trains, taxis, motorcycles, and just boats, anything at all. When it requires you to get from point A to point B, the transportation in Thailand is much better. I don't care if the Philippines is a bunch of islands. That's not my point. I don't care if they have to go from one island to another. That's why it's not good. Who cares? I don't care why it sucks, but transportation is horrible in the Philippines. In Thailand, however, you can get from one province to another by many options, vans, buses, trains, and even flights are more affordable since Thailand is a destination for international travelers. Therefore, lots of tourists and lots of flights going in and out of the cities. Transportation is also much better when it comes to online shopping. When you deliver or order something, you get it between 1 or 2 days. Even when ordering food or groceries through apps, usually there's no delivery fee, unlike the Philippines, or at least better options. Better roads means you get what you paid for a lot better. Don't get me started on BTS compared to what Manila has when it comes to subways and SkyTrains. Number 5, better nightlife. It is well known that Thailand is one of the best places when it comes to nightlife parties. Everything from the full moon party where an entire island shuts down to have a party to nightclubs and walking streets of Pattaya, Patong, and other places, world famous nightlife is in Thailand, not so much in the Philippines. The Philippines, you may get a few low-level bars, one or two good clubs, and that's it. Thailand has some of the best nightlife in the world, if not the best, at this moment in time. It hosts some of the world's best DJs and some of the world's best artists throw concerts in Thailand, unlike the Philippines. Number 6, better beaches. They are clean, accessible, and free. In Thailand, you see beaches everywhere, but the great thing about it, you can actually access them. They are not gated off and owned by resorts where you have to pay a daily fee to access them. Most Thai beaches are free to the public. You can go there and not be overwhelmed with the amount of trash you see at the beach. Some people may disagree, but take this into consideration. Aside from Palawan and maybe Boracay, a few places in north of Cebu, what else does the Philippines have? Not only that, how can you get to these places? Accessing them is a nightmare usually. However, in Thailand, almost every beach is pristine and clean and crystal clear, not like the Philippines, which is the world's #1 polluter of the oceans by far. Over 30%, I believe, of pollution in the waters from any country comes from the Philippines. Number 7, better medical facilities. Thailand is known for world-class hospitals, medical facilities, and is world-renowned when it comes to medical tourism. It is so common and so mainstream, and they have such great doctors and nurses that people fly from their home country to have a procedure done in Thailand, and at affordable cost. That's why the women look so much better. Many of them have work done. They get their noses smaller, lips filled. A lot of you may not like it, but that's not the point. The point is that they have excellent medical facilities that offer a variety of treatments. They have first-class, world-class equipment. So you don't have to go to a different city. If you're in Bangkok or somewhere in Phuket or Pattaya or Chiang Mai, you can access a hospital easily. Thailand's northern city of Chiang Mai often ranks as the world's leading medical destination. This year, I believe, they came in number 2. Last year, number 1. They have excellent medical facilities. If you're an older person, retiring here, or looking to live here, you do not have to worry about dying on the way to the hospital. Number 8. Better culture. Thailand has never been colonized. Therefore, they maintain their roots. They maintain their heritage. They have ways of living that they've been doing for hundreds, if not thousands of years. They have Buddhism, which is a peaceful religion, more rooted in doing good and behaving since they believe in karma. Yes, lots of bad things happen in Thailand. However, ask yourself, where do these crimes occur? Why do foreigners get in trouble? What is the root cause of it? Thai people do not instigate things. It's usually the expat, the foreigner, the drunk, or the person that is not in a good state of mind starting things. And Thai people take that very seriously. Therefore, they're still peaceful people, unless you do otherwise towards them. They have better culture because they have better history. They've never been colonized. They still maintain their temples. They put respect towards these places. You can see it in their food, in their clothing, in their fashion, in their language, in their religion. Culture is easily noticeable in Thailand and much better than the Philippines. Number 9, without a question, better food. This should not even be on this list since it is so obvious. Thai food is world famous. You can find Thai restaurants in every city around the world. When is the last time you saw a Filipino restaurant in your hometown? Or when was the last time someone said, hey, let's get some Filipino food today? Never. It's never happened, unless you're a Filipino person. Thai food is inexpensive. It is extremely affordable. It is fresh. It is tasty. And it is spicy. If you want flavor in your food, you can have Thai food anywhere. And also, they have excellent seafood. Thai people know how to do food. This is no secret. I'm not going to spend any more time talking about how much better Thai food is than Filipino food. Number 10, and probably the most important, is better cost of living. If you've never traveled to either Philippines or Thailand, you might ask yourself, how is it that Thailand seems to be better at every category and still be more affordable? I don't know. I can't tell you why that is. Whether it's infrastructure, better supply chain, more streamlined, or overall less corruption when it comes to having goods and services imported and exported, or the fact that they've been doing it for so long and they keep being one of the best places, most popular places to visit. Whatever the reason is, cost of living is about 10 to 30% cheaper in Thailand overall. I'm not comparing someone living somewhere in a province in the mountains and eating chicken feet or intestines for dinner. I'm talking about major cities, Bangkok, Manila, Phuket, Pattaya, Cebu, places that most foreigners, most tourists and travelers will have the first experience in. It is overall much cheaper. Internet is cheaper. Rent is cheaper. Food is cheaper. Transportation is cheaper. You name it, it's more affordable in Thailand. Those are 10 reasons why Thailand is better than the Philippines. List your reason in the comment section of this video. Write them down. Perhaps I'll make a part 2 of this video. Why do you think Thailand is better than the Philippines? If you don't, you can also share your opinions. Why don't you think? Time for yesterday's best and worst comment. Best comment goes to Leroy Jenkins. I agree. From what I see, a poor diet is the #1 threat to a man's health in the Philippines. I mentioned to go to the gym, go for a walk, and take care of yourself in the Philippines. The worst comment goes to Friendly Rando, who says, I respectfully disagree with a comment that generalizes Filipinos not caring about animals. I know plenty that care about cats and dogs. I know that there are shitheads that do treat animals like shit. I've heard and read about it, but personally I've never seen it in my area. The stray I see around me seem to be treated well and fed. There are some crappy clinics that have low quality vets. I suspect people who are not trained to be vets. You just answered your own questions. Just because you don't see it, it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. In the Philippines, they still eat dog. Do you recognize and acknowledge that? Filipinos still eat dogs? You cannot deny this fact. Look it up if you don't believe me. Thanks for watching. God bless.